straight home now.
So what do you think?
That we'd be lucky to make it out alive.
Really? It's as bad as that?
Oh, aye. There's trouble up ahead. And too much of it for us to handle.
I take it there's danger on the road.
Oh, what about this fearsome-looking fellow? You think he'd be equal to the task?
Oh, no doubt. Well met, friend. My brother and I have been tasked with finding a merchant's missing cart.
How does a merchant misplace his cart?
Oh, the man's a coward. When he thought goblins might come a-snarling, he ran, leaving his livelihood abandoned.
He sent the two of us to fetch it, but it's gone. Now, I'm not much of a thinker, but I know the work of thieves when I see it.
My brother's right on all accounts. And by my estimation, the bastards are lying in wait.
We may have seen our share of action, true, but we've not got the skill in arms to...
You, however, have the look of a man who needn't fear a band of backwater ruffians. What do you say? Chances are they'll come for you either way. But if...
Well, if I'm going to have to deal with them...
You've clearly got a fine head on them.
We're lucky you came along. Now, hoping to make a heavy purse in Bocklad, our merchant friend loaded his cart with us. Reckon he won't be forking over the rest of our fee if we don't find those goods.
All right. Just don't expect me to drag the cart out of the...
No. You can leave the cart to us. You just put an end to those bandits and point us in the right direction. You do that, we'll take care of the rest.
You'll be doing Bocklad a favor if you can clear out that pass.
I'm not sure I trust those two. But if there are bandits lying in wait, I should probably take care of them.
Look lively, you lot. We've got guests.
These must be our bandits. That's them dealt with. Now, where's that cart? Getting all all of this out of here will be in...
Seems we found ourselves the right man for the job, wouldn't you?
Found the cart and didn't leave a single bastard breathing.
And how exactly will he be getting his goods out of here?
You leave that to us. After all, it'd be wrong to make such a fine warrior haul cabbages to market.
You've done your part. And that's all you need to worry about. It's been a pleasure. Now piss off.
There's no need to be so rude, brother. What if we want his help again next time?
You've had your rewards and you're not getting any more. Now piss off.
I see the Dalmex lag behind Rosaria when it comes to bridge building.
The fallen ruin should hold, at least. The path continues on the other side. So this is Zemeckis.
The land of the gods. It's even more impressive than I imagined. I remember being captivated by the story as a child.
Long, long ago, man was overcome by avarice and challenged the gods in a bid to win their power. The final battle took place here, at these falls. Or so the legend goes. If anyone ever manages to plumb those depths, perhaps we'll learn if there's any truth to the tale.
That the gods emerged victorious and punished man for his defiance by visiting upon him 2 curses.
Dominance and bearers. To tell the truth, I always thought it strange that the dominant and their icons were deemed a curse. Back home, the dominant inherited the throne. They were admired and exalted, not spurned. Whenever I got to that part of the story, I always assumed there must be something I'd misunderstood.
You had a lot of storybooks, didn't you? In your room, I mean. When we were young.
The old legends were always my favorites. Epic battles between gods and men. Father encouraged me to read as much as I could. He thought it good for my education.
You really were a boy like any other, weren't you?
Just look at this place. It's enough to make you believe the legends are true.
I know.
We're not far from Boklad. The road will be busier up ahead.
And we'll have to keep our wits about us. Clive? Something wrong?
Nothing. It's nothing.
I see the reports are true, Father. You have surrendered the throne to Olivier.
I have. Emperor Olivier shall rebuild the Holy Empire of Sanbreque.
How is he to rule an empire? He is but a boy.
I shall advise him until he comes of age.
Father, please.
Or for as long as I am able. The empire we seek to build needs young blood to rule it, and I can think of none better suited to the task. There is other news, Dion. Hugo Kupka is dead, and Drake's Fang destroyed. The pillars of the Republic have fallen. Ere long, the Imperial banner shall fly over every city in Storm. And then Valisthea. All shall bow before their Emperor.
Father, these are the words of a tyrant.
They are the words of a god. The Emperor whom I gladly serve. Great Grieger, made flesh. Return to your camp, Dion, and ready your forces. It is time to show the world the true power of Sanbreque.
Father. I find you much changed. Is this truly the path you wish to tread? Or are these the ambitions of another? Of Ultima, perhaps?
What nonsense is this? I speak my mind, and my mind only. Though I do owe Annabella thanks for reminding me of certain truths regarding the nature of nations, of rulers, and of the divine.
You would trust the words of this traitress? She betrayed her country. She slew her husband.
You have ever been an invaluable servant to Sambrek, Prince Dion. I trust you will continue to serve your Emperor in the wars to come.
The canker!
Silence! Insolent wretch! You will bend the knee. All else is heresy.
Sire, forgive me.
This audience is over. Come, your Radiance. The Rowena Syndicate awaits your pleasure.
Oh, not another meeting with silly old men. They're so boring. I'm hungry, Father. Can't we have luncheon instead?
Does it pain you that you will not inherit your father's throne?
I have suffered worse.
Count your blessings, Dion. For a base-born child to be chosen by Bahamut is miracle enough. You have risen high on his wings. But you shall rise no higher, lest your impure blood stain the throne.
What do you know of my blood?
The Boklab markets are to the north. We just need to hug the coast.
Infiltrating the Dominion won't be easy with the Imperials on high alert.
No. His Radiance has lost one capital already. We can be sure Sylvester will do everything in his power to hold on to Twinside. His troops are well trained and increasingly back-armed.
Ready, go?
They've closed the road to Randalar.
If the siege breaks, they'll need more than this to stop the Imperial legions marching on the capital.
Oh, I'm done for. If I can't get these goods to Randalar, how will I pay for my bread?
We'll just have to beg for it, like everyone else fleeing the fall of the Fang. The whole world's gone to hell.
If you haven't got a pass, you're not getting through.
Please, I'm begging you.
No use calling Ambrosia now.
Right? Headed over to the Crystalline Dominion too, are you? There's good gil to be made there, believe you me. Yeah. The minute I heard them bandits had blown up Drake's Fang, I packed up me store and pulled me boots on. And so did you, eh? I did have a plan to make me fortune with some baths down by the Dalamil Inn. How can anybody sit back and relax in a land that ain't got a whiff of the crystal's blessing no more? And that's when it hit me. If you're looking for lucre, the Dominion's the place to be. Soon enough, half a storm will be headed there. If I can get in first and set up shop, I'll have a license to mince gil. The guildmasters at Camver will be beggars by comparison. I'll be famous in all four corners of Storm soon enough, and I'll have a fortune that'll make me ma and pa proud.
Not much further to Bockland now.
Good. I've had my fill of life without magic, if you can call it life. The sooner I can fill my flask from a crystal like a civilized adult, the better.
Mother, I'm thirsty.
We're nearly at the markets. I'll get you something to drink there, all right?
If we can afford a new crystal.
More refugees.
And they're all making for the Crystalline Dominion.
Because they don't know how to live without the crystal's blessing.
Bockland. Finally.
There are no crystals here. We have to keep going. The Crystalline Dominion is our only chance.
I know, but... the checkpoint...
This is where we're supposed to meet Goots, isn't it?
That's right. He said he'd wait for us here after replenishing his supplies. I dare say he'll have finished by now.
That's that then. No traders pass. No passage.
Porter for hire. The best service at the best price. Others will carry off your fortune. I'll just carry your goods.
This is everything. It must be transported to the Dominion without delay, no matter the cost.
Certainly, madam. I'll see that our fastest bird is made ready.
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap.
And nasty. Let me, my lord. You won't regret it.
You won't find a finer array this side of the strait. Just what I was looking for. Thank you. A fine choice. Many thanks.
Out of my sight, wretch. I've no use for a branded who can't even fill my cup.
Peaches and pears, beets and beans.
Wonders from across the water. Come one, come all. Feast your eyes. Good sir, can I interest you in...
How much? For a measly crust of bread?
You won't find any cheaper. Not nowadays. But you're more than welcome to look.
The Empire's unlawful and illegitimate occupation of the Crystalline Dominion is still in effect. Only those whose business in Twinside has been officially approved by the Republican Army will be permitted to cross the border. All who seek entry are to form a line and ready their documents for inspection.
It looks like we aren't the only ones who are eager to leave.
And they're checking everyone.
Can't you make an
Not for the likes of you.
We won't get through without that pass. Let's go in and find Good, shall we? He must be around here somewhere.
Come, taste my peaches. They're sweet as nectar.
Tight-fisted swines. You put your prices up a few gil, and they act like it's the end of the world.
You should come with me to the Dominion. Life will be different there.
Go and bother someone else, will you? I've got my trader's pass, and I'll be leaving as soon as I'm able. If I stay here much longer, I'll end up no better off than those poor sods by the gates.
Remember when half the people coming through here were traders from the Empire?
Aye. Now not even our own want to stick around.
The Empire's your enemy, not us.
Have you got a trader's pass? No? Then fuck off.
Come, taste my peaches. They're sweet as nectar.
I'll take the large one.
An excellent choice, my lord.
Ah, Good. There you are.
Clive, I'm so sorry. Don't tell Nan, will you?
Slow down, Good. Just tell us what happened.
It's me trader's pass. It's gone. We cannot ride the caravan without it. We won't even be able to get through the flipping checkpoint.
Do you remember when you last saw it?
It was in my pocket a minute ago. Then a bairn bumped into me and... Here. You don't think that they might have nicked it, do you?
It wouldn't surprise me. A busy market like this is prime territory for pickpockets.
So, to get the pass back, we need to find this child. Where would we even start?
I know where! I've got a pal in Bock lad who might be able to help us. No one knows more about what goes on round here than she does.
Where do we find her?
She's the owner of the Crimson Caravans, up that way. Sign's got a red chocobo on it.
No time like the present.
You two go on ahead. I'm gonna check the rest of my stuff, make sure naught else is missing.
All right. We'll meet you there.
Go to the Crimson Caravans and ask for the owner. It's the place with the red chocobo on the sign. Big red chocobo.
Finest earthenware from the Free Cities! All but unbreakable!
Did you hear about the Empire's Black Shields? Apparently they've been going around Imperial lands stringing up bearers.
What a waste!
Let's keep an eye out for this red chocobo, then.
And the other on our purses.
Juicy pears! Slake your thirst without...
The caravan stops next to the checkpoint. Show them your trader's pass. On your way.
If you're looking for the Crimson Caravans, head out of the canyon and take the first road to your right. But if it's a bowl you're after... No? People only ever want directions.
Out of my sight, wretch! I've no use for a brand who can't even... Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap.
And nasty.
Looking to hire a coach? It's 10 million for a two-birder to the Crystalline Dominion. Take it or leave it.
Oh, we're not here for that.
Then I bid you good day.
Oh, wait! Don't go, El. He's me mate.
As I live and breathe. Goots, what are you doing back in Bocklad? I gather Lady Karen didn't send you. So what trouble have you got yourself into this time?
It's me trader's pass. It got stolen. By a little bairn.
Of all the... You're the size of a marble. Honestly. Ugh.
Goots told us that you know the markets well. Might you have an idea which little bairn could have done this?
We don't intend to punish them. We just need our pass back. Then, we can be on our way.
I see. So neither of you has a trader's pass either. Not that anyone would take you for traders, but I suppose that's why you came to me, correct? Now, I can't say for sure who took your pass, but I suspect I know why they did it. Let me explain. Ever since the Fist marched on the Dominion,
The Republic has been clamping down on any commerce that might aid the Empire more than it does us. Which means traders' passes have gone from being merely a way of easing one's progress to being essential if one wishes to cross the border at all. And with demand outstripping supply, they've become a precious commodity, leading some to seek to acquire them by less than legitimate means.
So the children are stealing passes to sell on the black market?
Yes, and no. Passes are inscribed with the names of their owners, and yet none of the victims' names have appeared on the register of those passing through the checkpoint.
Which means?
That someone is doctoring the stolen passes. The same someone who is encouraging the children to steal them. And the same someone who has Goots' pass, no doubt. Whoever they are, they're ruining the livelihoods of honest merchants, which is why we've decided to take a stand. Will you stand with us? You want to get your pass back, and we want to ensure that no more are stolen. Catch whoever's behind it all, and 2 birds shall be slain with a single stone.
Is there any other way of getting to the Crystalline Dominion Goods?
They won't let you in if you're not with the caravan. It's that, I don't know, try swimming across the strait. But the guards will definitely spot you if you try and do that. Like, we don't want to get spotted, right?
So either we find the people who took the path...
All right.
Thank you kindly. But I don't know your name.
Clive.
A pleasure doing business with you. The proprietor of the furniture makers by the coach stop is spearheading. I suggest that you speak with him.
The furniture makers?
I looked through the rest of me stuff, and now else was missing, just me pass.
We've formed something of a merchant's guild to get to the bottom of our pickpocketing problem. The furniture maker by the coach stop is gathering the reports.
Out of my sight!
Jug of snake spit for the road?
The caravan stops next to the check.
Juicy pears! Slake your thirst!
Are you the furniture?
Looking for something in particular? Ah, Eloise collared you too.
She told me you were leading the hunt for the pig.
For one, that they're targeting the traders, carrying harder to watch your back, see? Unless, not that they'd be likely to catch them. Those imps.
Their eyes must have lit up when they saw Goots.
The fishmonger round by the gate's been trying to track down the children involved.
Thank you.
Have a word with the fishmonger back there by the gate. Been looking into.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
You should come with me to the Dominion. Like
Fish for sale! Can I interest you?
She's asked me to help her.
Is that so? Suppose I better tell you what I know. For one, this isn't a family operation. All the traders say the children who's street urchins, by the sound of it.
Orphans from the war.
A few, perhaps. You saw... They're all looking for a new start in the Dominion and be...
The shame of it.
Whoever's behind this would have to have made themselves known to the...
And so should we.
You should start with the children around here, then. I doubt they're the ones involved, but...
It's worth a try.
All right, then. Questioning children. How hard can that be?
The little scamps you'll see running around here might be naughty, but I don't see any of them being involved in the...
Go and bother someone else, will you? I've got my trader's pass and I'll be leaving as soon as I'm able. If I stay here much longer, I'll end up no better off than those poor sods by the gates.
Taste my peaches! They're sweet as nectar!
I'll take the
Finest
large.
everywhere from the free cities!
Do you have a moment?
What do you want?
What I want is to know who's asking children like...
I don't know. Nobody's asked me. What's picking pockets?
No, you get in trouble for it. So if they come calling, you know.
I picked a hole in my pocket once. Is that bad too?
Jug of snake spit for the road?
What do you want? I don't have any money.
It's all right. We're not going to hurt you. We just want to... We've heard that some very bad people are making children like you. We need to know who's behind it, so we...
I don't know much about it, really. But my friend, he said he got a job.
Sounds promising.
We need to find him.
Do you know where your friend might be?
He's usually by the tents outside town.
Thank you. You've been very helpful.
He'll probably be by the tents. Yeah. You won't hurt him, will you?
Peaches and pears.
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap.
That's that, then.
She must have meant the refugee camp.
Let's hope he's still nearby.
Daddy, I'm hungry.
Yeah, and I'm broke. Enough of your whining.
That big fat donkey was easy pick. He wouldn't have noticed if we'd robbed his boots off.
Yeah. Wish we hadn't handed over the pass, though. Could use one of those things to get out of this.
Chance would be a fine thing. The moment they found out, they'd string us up by our guts.
Would they now? Perhaps you'd like to introduce us to these.
Shit! We're in trouble now. What do we do?
You two get caught if you want. I'm off.
Hunter, where are you going?
So that was Hunter, eh? Jill, you watch these two. I'm going after him.
All right.
He can't have gone far. I need to find him before his employers do. Did you see a boy run past?
There was a boy ran back there towards the...
Thank you.
The Chocobo pen's back there. I don't know if it's the same lad who stole from you, but that's where he was headed.
Shit.
It's all right, Hunter. I just want to ask you some questions.
Fine.
I'm looking for the people who were making you steal for them.
Called themselves the Carstones. They said they'd give me a good gill if I did. I knew they were bad, but didn't come at all half the time. Before I started buzzing for them. You know, if I didn't do it, they'd just pick on someone else.
Hunter.
You found him, then?
Jill. Where are the other two?
Eloise is watching over them. She sent Goots and I to look for you.
I haven't got your pass anymore, if that's what you're after. Whatever you do to me, I can't get it back. Not that I go against them anyway. If it weren't for their gill, me...
Cowards. You will not force another child to do your bidding.
Wait, we're not...
Don't hurt him.
You're making a mistake. We're on the same side.
Like hell we are. That brooch. Where did you get it?
Master Theo?
Goots. What are you doing with these people? Unless you're the ones my sister was talking about.
Your sister? Eloise didn't tell us she had a brother.
And why would she? I'm just a back and a blade. Theodore, at your service. Sorry about before.
Theodore, what do you know of the cast stones?
Vultures who have made Boklad their hunt. They prey on the desperate, stealing from those with Gil. I've been looking into their activities in hope of sparing the but it seems they've already stooped even lower than... Hansa's a good lad. If he and his friends hadn't agreed to work for the stones, some other poor souls would have. Clive, was it? And my sisters asked you to help put an end, then we all want the same.
So, what's the plan?
What else? We find the cast stones, and we crush them. You get your trader's pass back, and I make Boklad a safe...
All right then.
All right then. Hansa, where are they camped?
Couldn't if I wanted to. They always come to town to collect the passes. I tried following them once, but they spotted me halfway down the trail.
We'll try it this time.
Back down the road towards Leighton's Cleft.
To Leighton's Cleft, then.
Leighton's Cleft is to the south, past the camp.
It looked like they were about to turn into Leighton's Cleft before they spotted me.
You can do it, Clive!
You better not have scared any of my birds. That's the one who's been sticking his nose in our business.
You should have minded your own. I doubt these were the ringleaders.
But at least we know we're on the right track.
We got company! That's the lot.
Soldiers.
Fewer now.
Not aye. Some of our new recruits are, especially the little ones. It'll be a shame when they chop them off.
Scum.
The leaders of the casts don't.
They don't deserve any mercy, Clive.
I wasn't planning on showing them.
We're ready when you are.
Oh, I'm ready.
Fuck. It's that guard from Boklad. Kill him! Kill them all!
And they... gold chains, rings...
Have the names been changed?
Not yet. Now I just need to sort through it all and return.
We should go and give Eloise the good news.
Of course. Oh, and, be sure to tell her of the part.
We'll be glad to.
Goose's pass will be in here somewhere. It might take a while to find it.
Ah, Clive.
Quite the opposite.
So it was the cast stones who... And their demise solves 3 problems at a stroke. I only hope yours is among the items you recovered. Speaking of whom...
You are too kind, Eloise. Here, Clive. Goose's pass.
I will.
El, I've asked our boys to Can I count on your help in sort...
Of course. I'll make some... I expect you'll soon be on your way, then. But it wouldn't do to leave without introducing yourself, would it now? Don't look so shocked.
I don't understand.
As you now know all too well, we at the Crimson Caravans are always happy to help those in need. For a small fee, we will move anything, be that goods to market, or...
I was the first my sister helped escape. If it was...
I had no idea.
It just so happens that we are seeking, and who better to join forces with than the leader, wouldn't you agree?
I would. It seems our purpose is the same. So what would you say to working together?
It would be up.
And our honor.
The honor is out.
Here, Clive.
What is it?
El has friends in high places, while I have associates in, lower one.
I shall bear it with pride.
Well, all that remains is to wish you a safe onward journey. Goose's pass should secure you a place on the caravan, but if you encounter any difficulties, we would be delighted to provide you with a coach of our own, for a discounted price.
We'll try the caravan. Right then. Let's get this back to Goose.
And then it's on to the Dominion.
And how might the Crimson Caravan serve you today?
and I wouldn't have it any other way. All the better. Fools, the lot of them. Criminals and cowards. So thank you. You're always welcome at the caravans.
Ah, Clive. Why, I am what you see. It can be a risky business. This being a border town, or at least, it did. Don't worry about Hansa and the others. Safe travels.
I hear the brothers found another victim. Can you believe it?
This month.
Ah. If ever you see a couple of brothers up in Lakeney's Cleft.
And why is that?
Because they're duplicitous bastards who make cutthroats and footpads look like upstanding citizens by comparison. What they do is befriend a passing merchant, someone new to the area, and steer them straight into the arms of bandits. The merchant dead and his murderers busy bickering over the poor bastard's wares. The brothers set to sweet-talking some other unsuspecting fool, a warrior. Now, the brave soul charges into the footpad's den thinking he's doing the realm a favour, and when he's done, the brothers sweep in and loot the bandits and dead merchant both.
Yeah, there's a lazy sort of cunning to it, I suppose. You'd think they'd run out of bandits eventually.
So close to Bocklad? Not bloody likely.
I suppose you're... Anyway, if you run into them, you steer...
Thanks for the warning.
Drake's Fang's fallen, would you believe it? No wonder everyone's taken to the road.
That's not all. I heard Lord Kupka fell too. The Republic's not long for this world, if you ask me.
If our new arrivals had brought any coin with them, we'd be rich.
Now I just need to see about getting the word out to everyone.
Bad news.
Good, actually. Something worth celebrating. Only trouble is, the serving girl's still new to the job, so I can't leave her while...
What exactly are you celebrating?
I've come by a particularly fine bottle of red. Gotan Rouge is the only good thing to have ever come out of the Empire.
So I've heard.
Oh. So you know of it, then? Clearly you're a gentleman of taste. A gentleman who might sympathize with my predicament. Would you pass the good news to a few friends of mine?
Sounds simple enough.
So you'll do it. You won't need to go far. All three of them is Aldrich the Porter, Milan the Butch, three of the finest fellows in Bocklad, if you ask me. Stop by again when you let them know, and I'll
be right back.
There are plenty of hard-working folk here in Bocklad, but my three friends...
Hurry, man. I must leave for the Dominion post-haste.
I've been asked to find Aldrich.
That's me right enough.
The innkeeper sent me. He said there's a cop of Gotown 60...
If he's just got hold of it now, it must have been in the crates he...
From the Empire to Bocklad. He must be a braver man than most. That's a treacherous route to the best.
Such is the porter's lot. There's not a patch of storm. It's Oriflamme one day, then off to camp. The farther you're willing to go, the fatter the purse. I'd say I've done enough for today to earn myself a cup of... Most men would keep a fine vintage like a Gotan 66.
I see you've been of some assistance to Eloise.
Perhaps. What would I be doing?
Finding someone. You see, I've been having trouble with thieves. I was griping about my lot to a friend of mine a few days back. Now, Joseph's a sellsword, and a good one at that.
Any idea where his search for...
The old Zemeckis Road, perhaps? Joseph's lived a hard life. Made him grey long before his time.
Can't imagine there are too many grey-haired sellswords.
Whatever left poor Joseph Grey didn't leave him jaded. Kind-hearted man like him doesn't deserve... meet his end, chasing...
That's that, then.
There are no crystals here. We have to keep going.
What do you want?
Just information.
Now you mention it.
Which way did he go?
I buggered off down the road, I expect. Now,
We don't want...
Neither do I.
Well, we haven't seen.
Yes, we have. Those ones.
Maybe he found his thieves.
Mum won't let me near them. She said there's goblins up there, and that they eat little boys for dinner.
Shush, now.
I only told him what you said.
I'd listen to your mother if I were you.
I know Mum was only trying to scare me, but I'm not afraid of goblins. Not the little ones, anyway.
Did Joseph's thieves really lug their stolen wares all the way out here? I think we found our thieves. They don't look happy to see me. Silence, stone! Let's get this up.
Stop! Don't kill him, he's just protecting his home.
Joseph?
I don't know you.
Your porter friend sent me to find you. She was...
Have I been gone that long? Wasn't hard finding the thieves. The problem was...
I take it things are more complicated than they appear.
I'd all but ruled out bandits before I even left the market. Because our thieves had no interest in gold or gems or anything they couldn't eat, for that matter. Add to that the rumors of goblins in the area, and the mystery practically solved itself. I soon found their cozy little homes. I launched myself at them, full of righteous fury, but the others, they huddled around that food. They stole because it was that or starvation. I've been there myself.
So you spared them? And earned their trust into the bargain by the look of it.
These goblins aren't native to the area. They don't know how to survive such barren lands, so... And once they've learned to hunt and forage, they won't be fool enough to risk their necks in Boglad.
I'm impressed. I didn't know goblins could be reasoned with.
Do me a favor. Let the porter know I'm safe. I'll head back to the market once my work here is done. Oh, and don't mention the goblins. I don't want people coming here brandishing pitchforks. Not now this lot have sworn off thieving.
Your secret's safe with me.
I appreciate it. I'd always thought of goblins as mindless savages. But if I'm honest, I like them better than half the men I've served with.
Joseph's fine. He certainly knows his business.
A good man to have around, that Joseph. Thank you for putting my mind... No doubt Joseph had quite the adventure. I look forward to hearing.
Pardon me, but would you happen to be a fighting man, perchance?
that well-notched steel and impressive. Might you be convinced to offer me the use of those
How exactly do you intend to use?
Well, being something of a scholar of Zemeckis history, I wish to investigate the ruins near the city. And I require a rugged companion, lest I find my... Should you accept, you will not only earn yourself material wealth, but partake of the true treasure that awaits us there. The rich and storied history of Zemeckis. Well, were you ever...
My arms are yours.
Wonderful!
But where are we going?
Along the old Zemeckis Road. And from there... Quickly! There is not a...
Wait. I'd better make sure he doesn't get himself killed.
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap.
Peaches and pears, beets and beans.
Come on, come on!
The caravan stops next to the checkpoint.
Are you Milan?
That's me.
The innkeeper's just had a special delivery. He thought you might like to join him for a...
He knows me only too well.
Wine and ham to spare.
Comes with being the place everyone has to pass through to get to everywhere else. We get meat from San Brec, herbs from Rosaria. My old man knew what he was about when he set up. Anyway, thanks for the good news. Oh, you know what? Maybe I'll shut up shop at...
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
Let us through!
I'm looking for Bolek.
Well, you found him.
The innkeeper sent me. He's just taken delivery of a rare vintage.
I've never said no to a goat hand.
You must be a busy man.
The market would be flooded with refugees if... Oh, my heart goes out to them, all right, but... We've got our order. Plenty try to slip past us nonetheless. And every now and then, one of them... When they do, well... You know what? That wine's...
Hold on. I wonder if the innkeeper might spare a cup of that wine.
There's nothing like a good drink to drown your sorrows.
Remember when half the people...
I spoke to your friends.
That's fantastic news. Thank you kindly. It's been a while since we all sat down together. And the way I see it, that wine is as much...
How so?
Well, I wouldn't be serving anything but slops without old... And then there's Milan, who always sends customers my way. Those three are the backbone of Boklad. And without the market, I wouldn't have a single customer.
And more besides.
Everyone needs a shoulder to lean on. Be they world-weary innkeepers, or... Right,
I hear you had me carrying a bottle of... If I'd have known, I would have sold the thing and lived like a lord.
A goat and 60 bloody sick. A bottle between the four of us might not be enough to drown our sorrows.
Here they are, the three pillars of Boklad. The woes of the world may be monstrous in many...
Never a true...
Kill the poor sod. For a handful of coins of that.
Ah, you were right to stay your bastard captain's hand. More bloodshed is the last thing we need in these dark...
I owe these remarkable gentlemen more than a few paltry cups of wine. Even if it is the finest wine in all of Valesphere.
Oh, there's nothing like a cup or five of good wine to wash away.
Well met. You've a discerning eye. You're welcome anytime.
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap. Porter for hire.
Ambrosia won't help me here.
That's that then.
There are no crystals here.
Why am I not surprised?
You'll hand over your coin if you know what's good for you.
Are you hurt?
Happily not. Good. More importantly, we have arrived. Now, feast your eyes upon the marvel before us. Ruins, a relic of the fallen civilization. Colossal vessels, dashed from the very heaven. Airships, we call them. With very little thought to what wonders such a word might describe. Oblige me if you would. Does anything strike you as peculiar about this particular specimen? Though we ourselves find fallen ruins to be nigh indestructible, whatever gouged the final sin from the rock cleaved clean through the structure you see before you. A tantalizing mystery, no doubt, but merely one of countless enigmas in which Zemeckis his... Come, good sir. Our expedition continues, and we still...
He's passionate. I'll give him that. Good girl. Not again. All right then. Who's first?
Enough.
You're going to get yourself killed.
Oh, that would not do. That would not when such majesty stretches out before us. Behold, as Moss tells us, a battle was fought here in ancient times. A battle of such ferocity that it tore a great crater in the very land upon which it was waged. In reaching for their holy sanctum, did man enrage the gods. Alas, the full truth of the matter is lost to time. But we must not dwell upon such things. There is more yet to see. Onward! History awaits!
still in one.
It would seem so. And once more, you impress me with your prowess. Though Moss the Chronicler concurs with the legends in attributing the fall of Zemeckis to a wrath wrought upon, he offers little in the way of explanation. Could the ruins we see before us here, in all their elaborate beauty, perhaps suggest an answer? Could the construction of such miraculous edifices have been considered an encroachment upon the province of the divine? Alas, all is mere speculation.
Not if you keep running headfirst into trouble.
You are right, of course. And not only have you plucked me repeatedly from the jaws of death, you have proven yourself a willing audience.
Glad to help, but didn't you...
I fear I may have rather overstated the case on that front. You see, even my fellow scholars have grown somewhat weird, and so I came upon the idea.
That's what this was all about.
I am afraid so. And now, my good man, it is...
Fine.
And so, and here, your reward. Truly, knowledge is a gift all the greater when shared.
Thank you. We'll carry your goods. I'm cheap.
Peaches and pears. Pizza.
Come on, come on!
The caravan stops next.
Juicy pears! Slake your thirst without a crystal.
What I'd really want to be is a blacksmith.
You're gonna do an apprenticeship or something then?
Here you are, good.
Me bass! You found it! Oh, thank you so much. Nan would have killed me if I'd come back without it. I'll have to say thanks to Elle and Theo.
So should you, Hunter. You and your friends don't have to steal anymore.
We do. And we already have. Miss Earl's given us a job. It's hard work, and the pay isn't half what we got from the stone.
You stick out.
And Goots.
That's all right. I've got it.
You said you're trained to be a blacksmith. Well, I'm gonna be your first customer. I'm gonna save up all my gil and...
I'll do me best.
Till then, eh?
All right. We have a place on the wagon. Remember, Goots, we're mercenaries. You hired us to protect you.
Mercenaries.
And you remember the plan? You're to ride all the way to Twinside. Jill and I will go with you as far as the outskirts, then find our own way in.
I'll buy that stuff I need.
Right. And we'll scout out the Imperial's defenses.
There's a square with a big bell tower right in the middle of town. If you get lost, or out goes wrong, we can meet up there.
Right. Let's go.
I see. And you're quite certain your father has no knowledge of Ultima?
I am. I have no difficulty believing a sinister force has come to exert an influence on Sanbreque. But be that as it may, it is yet to claim my father. For better or worse, his radiance speaks his own mind.
Then the Fiend works from the shadows.
I I confess, when first you told me of this fiend, I had my doubts. And more than a few at that. A beast that labors to plunge Valisthea into turmoil, all in pursuit of your brother. But that wound is proof enough that evil is afoot.
Then I have your answer, Your Highness. You will join me in my fight.
I cannot. Not yet.
Your Highness, please.
As you are aware, the Dhalmekian army is at our gates. They have lost their mother crystal, and with it all hope of a negotiated withdrawal. It is but a matter of time before they invade. If Bahamut is not here to meet them, my people will be slaughtered.
Though not by Hugo Kupka, thanks to Ultima's machinations. I know the fate of your people weighs heavy on your conscience, but if we do not put an end to Ultima's plans, they shall face a far darker fate. The chaos he would wreak would sweep all of Valisthea into the abyss. The lives of every man, woman, and child in the Twins are at stake.
I believe what you say, Phoenix. But I have duties of my own, and I must discharge them. Come what may. What do you know of my blood?
I know that it is wholly unworthy of the highest offices of state, which rightly belong to those of purer breeding. Alas. Your bloodline runs through the Oriflamme gutter, from a whore who weighed her child's worth in gil.
Have you threatened my father?
Of course not. I merely whispered in his ear that his mongrel son is plotting a rebellion.
What?
Sylvester listens to the words of his astrologers. And they have ears too.
You have been feeding them your lies!
Should you remain loyal to Emperor Olivier, his radiance may yet crown your head with laurel, and not with tar.
Fork-tongued witch!
In consideration of your long years of service to the Empire, I shall forgive this uncharacteristic rudeness. Now hurry and make ready, Your Imperial Highness. Emperor Olivier expects much of you, Dion. Or should I say, of Bahamut. May your fire reduce his enemies to ash, till all of Valisthea bows to its rightful ruler.
There is another darkness that has taken hold of Sanbreque. And until its grip is released, the flames of war shall spread ever wider, just as Ultima wishes.
Forgive me. My family has caused you much grief.
You are not her keeper, Phoenix. This is a matter for the Imperial household now, and as a member of that household, it falls to me to resolve it. At such time as that is done, what strength I have shall be yours.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Let us take to the skies together, and bring bring a new dawn to Valisthea.
I should like nothing more.
Terence,
my prince.
tell me true. Do you believe what I'm about to do is wrong?
We dragoons have but one leader, your highness. And we shall follow him unto the very end.
Thank you. This is my decree. For their crimes against the crown, the traitorous Annabella and her usurping son shall be put to death, and the Empire restored.
One would never guess that these people stood on the brink of war.
They're afraid. They turn to drink to forget their fears.
Anything you want to forget?
The harbor is empty, and half the market stalls too. The city may seem peaceful on the surface, but it's balanced on a knife edge. Were we to give it a nudge, it might be just the distraction we need to reach the Mother Crystal.
I thought you might say that. We should send for Gav. We'll need someone to keep the fires we start from going out.
And we can busy ourselves scheming until he gets here.
I'll send a Stolas then.
What is it, boy?
What's happening?
I don't know. Torgal! This way.
The city's on fire.
I'm sure Boots is fine. He'll be making for the square.
The one with the bell tower. In the middle of town, right?
Guard, watchman, or sentry is to be slain on sight.
But spare the citizenry. His Highness's orders were clear.
The Those were Imperial Dragoons. What in the hell is going on?
Let's go and see.
Right. But first we find Goods.
I just hope he's all right.
You there! We have to. What is this then? A civil war? Never thought I'd be glad to fall into a sewer.
Yes, Captain. What of the men and women in the market? The evacuation is complete.
There it is. The bell tower.
Right.
Let's go.
Ah, a goods lift.
Where in Gringo's name did you come from?
Soil and stone!
Over here!
Kill!
Can you see him anywhere?
Must be one of the Dragoon's pets. Get ready to move.
Over here, Clive! Are you alright?
Goods, there you are.
I didn't know there'd be a dragon.
All right, let's get out of here.
Oh!
What now?
Is that Mother Crystal's heart?
What the hell is it doing up there? Bahamut.
Your Highness, don't do this!
We must leave. Now, Your Grace. I beg of you.
This is not what he wanted. Something's happened. Forgive me, Yota, but I must put a stop to this.
Your Grace!
So, what do we do now then?
We destroy the heart.
We might come back!
As soon as the flames die down, the Imperials and the Dalmex will move in. This may be our only chance.
And Bahamut has gone for now. You should get as far away as you can, Goots.
What? And leave you lot in the lurch? I packed everything up before I made a run for it, so I won't be giving it away for free.
Thank you.
What can I do for yous? Let me show you me wares. Is there else you need? Righto, here you go. Thank you. You've got everything you need then.
Did I do it right? I hope you like it. Is all done then? No.
You be brave now, boy.
Drake's tail is right there, Clive. It's time to free Storm from the Crystal's curse.
Oh, but remember, Bahamut is still out there.
And I dare say we'll be seeing him again before the night is... No more roads.
We'll have to find our own path.
Do you feel that, Clive?
Ether. Just what we need. Another flood.
It's already turned them.
And there's no reason to hold back.
Be a way to climb up.
I needed that.
Too dangerous.
Fuck. Hold on, Joshua. I'm coming!
And we will. We just need to keep moving.
Not now!
Joshua! I'm here, brother!
Clive. He can't hear you.
Joshua!
They're head... For the heart.
And so should we.
those the council chambers? How are they still standing?
I don't know.
He'll be all right, Clive. He's a survivor.
We're getting close. Looks like somebody doesn't want us getting any closer.
I don't care what it wants.
Neither do I.
These beasts... they're getting stronger.
We can think about them later. Right now, there's only one thing we need to focus on.
The heart.
We might be able to get up through the building.
It's worth a try.
Quiet. There's someone up there.
Is someone there?
Mother.
It's you.
What happened here?
He tried to take him from me. Oh, my boy. My darling boy.
Is this the child you made with the Emperor? Why, Mother? Why did you betray us all?
You have no right!
Answer him.
We took you in, savage. Show some respect for those who raised you. Honorable Elwyn, always thinking of his precious homeland. But what worth is a homeland in a world beset by the Blight?
Father did not seek to protect his country. He sought to protect his people.
A leader's duty is not to protect his people. It is to protect the source of his sovereignty. The noble blood that runs in his family's veins. So long as this bloodline remains unbroken, what does it matter if a nation falls? One can always found another. Unlike him, I did my duty. I preserved my line. I bore a son of the noblest blood, to whom the whole world might kneel. That is why I gave Rosaria to Sambrek, that I might join my line with the Lesages and birth a savior of this benighted land, blessed by both Bahamut and the Phoenix!
You sold your country for a child.
Why did he need another? You had Joshua.
I had nothing. You were always your father's son, so very strong and bold and daring, and yet you failed to awaken. Would that Joshua had been granted 1/10 of your strength? Oh! How the nobles laughed that Elwyn's firstborn was surely the son of a concubine, and my own, not long for this world. The shame of it! Shame of being slandered by one's inferiors! How could you ever know how that feels? It should have been you! Why didn't the Phoenix choose you?
Joshua's every waking moment was spent trying to shoulder the burden that you and the Phoenix and the Duchy foisted on him. That's why I became his shield. To help bear the weight. But what did you do? You betrayed your own blood and surrendered your son to his fate!
Joshua. My darling boy. I never meant to hurt him. The soldiers' orders were clear. He was to be spared. Why did you survive? When the only one I truly cared for died?
What? Have you not looked out of the window? Joshua is here! The Phoenix lives on! He's battling Bahamut as we speak!
Joshua! Wake up! I am a shield of Rosaria. And I will do my duty.
What are you...
Thank the Founder!
It's now or never, Joshua. What now?
This is drinking the ether. We have to stop him.
Such power by trusting in our own.
world.
Not today.
Come on, Joshua. Dion! Joshua!
Clive!
My brother.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
You're alive. We both are. Nothing else matters. I never dared hope that I would see this day.
Reunited at last.
Jill.
This is for my father! It is done. The demon that would tear our house apart is no more.
The Mother Crystal. It's collapsing.
Right. We need to leave.
No. Wait. I owe him a debt.
Fine.
You there. Tell me what section.
Don't reinforce the walls.
Situation.
Report, Captain.
Can nothing be done to call them off?
I regret not, Your Radiance. The Dragoons answer to none but His Imperial Highness. The Council is powerless to intervene.
We're hearing reports of rebel
Madness is this, Dion.
throughout the neighboring districts.
Focus all efforts on extinguishing the fires around the capital. The city can wait.
Don't you dally, man. Go!
Your Radiance.
And I want you to find out Dalmec's movements.
By the light! Dion. Have you taken leave of your senses? Call off the Dragoons at once!
Fear not. The populace will come to no harm at their hands. I am here to save you, Father.
Save me?
A creeping darkness hides in the heart of Sanbreque. It stems from your wife, the traitorous Annabella.
Not another word, Dion.
Father, though you may not see it, the darkness has taken hold of you. It has made you forget yourself. But I bid you remember, there was a time when you ruled not with cruelty, but with compassion. Why now do you turn your back on your people? Why now do you seek to stoke the fires of war? You too have borne witness to this change, Your Eminences. And you know, as well as I, who is responsible for it. A puppet now sits upon the throne, but cut his strings, and the Master loses the power!
What?
Dion, you bear steel before your Emperor?
Guards! Take him!
For every citizen who falls, another can be bred. For every home that burns, another can be built. Those were your words. But when the last of your citizens has fallen, and all of their homes have been reduced to ash, what will become of your empire, of its rulers, of your god? As the Mother Crystals crumble one by one, and the Blight sweeps in to claim all that we hold dear, our people look to their Emperor for protection. Yet he labors not to secure their futures, but to seize what is left of the twins for himself! Even if it should come at the cost of everything his loyal citizens have labored to build!
Dion, you must understand.
A small price to pay, is it not? You've been blessed with great power, Dion. Enough to win me the world. So go, claim Valisthea for me, brother.
Father.
Poor father. How he doted on his children. That he would die to protect me was plain. It was but a matter of when.
You planned this?
You did well to endure so long. But you broke in the end, as I knew you would. And now Muthos approaches. Put him to the proof. I would see if he breaks. Go, Bahamut. Kinslayer.
Not again.
Brother?
It's a long story.
You cannot stay here, Mother. Come. Take my hand.
Get away from me! This is all just a dream, just a bad dream! You will not take me, Shadow! You will not take me!
Mother.
If it is consciousness that weaves your wills together, consciousness that blurs the boundary between your own will and that of others, then we shall set you apart. Once more, the ties that bind you shall be severed, and humanity return to its proper place. By primogenesis shall a new age of reason begin.
Majesty. Don't you want to play? It's been a long time.
If that is your wish.
Men, you are as meek as all the others.
Such feeble creatures. Gifted the power of icons, yet slaves to fickle emotions which usher you to your doom. And so you bind your fragile wills with strands of consciousness. The wretched handiwork of a wretched people.
The Sons of Fire were united at last, and for but a moment, their flame burned bright. Soon, Muthos shall become our perfect vessel.
And then shall the world be remade.
Not before the bonds are severed, of trust, of respect, of love. Only when every strand of consciousness is cut away, may Muthos return to our side. By primogenesis shall all be undone. Mankind shall be rid of his wretchedness, and Muthos of his will. But while he yet clings to it, he has the power to forge bonds anew. And so we bid you. Find Muthos, and sever everyone.
To destroy that which has no physical form. You ask the impossible.
There is nothing your black blade cannot cut, Odin. We shall unite with Muthos, and bring forth a new world. So long as our vessel remains unclaimed by humanity.
It shall be done, Master. My will is yours.
How is your brother?
Asleep, since I returned from the Dominion. Tyr says he should be back on his feet soon enough. For a while, at least. She discovered something on his chest. A swelling, circled in stone.
The curse. For every mountain we climb, another rises up to greet us, doesn't it?
It's never ending. Even the sky seems to have grown tired of it all. Tony won't be happy if I disturb Joshua. While he rests, I might as well...